Once you've completed building your website, there's just a few quick steps you need to do in order to publish your website. So in order to do this, I would recommend first going all the way down to the settings tab and addressing some of these tabs here. Some of this goes into a bit more detail than I really want to dive in this particular video, specifically SEO and Google Analytics. These are two very specialty areas, especially as the internet and Google is continuously changing. SEO requirements are also changing. So I will be making some other videos touching on these a bit more. And just for some general background, SEO is really what helps get your website or your business noticed online. So a lot of specialty experience is required in generating good SEO. So our professionals at Local Business First are always available to provide SEO services for you. In addition to that, I just wanted to briefly show the site icons, and this is kind of some afterthoughts, I guess, but also really important, such as the favicon. So this is the little picture that comes up. You can kind of see it up here from my old website. And that just helps with your branding and has your logo out a bit more. So I'm going to go ahead and just add that really quickly before I publish my site. And then there's also social networking images and home screen icons. So I would recommend having these the same just to kind of add more continuity to your website and always having your brand be represented in the same way. Another thing that's really important is a site URL. So this is the domain name that visitors see when they visit your site. So that's the URL. If you were not planning to change the URL, your website would come up as something along the lines of responsivesiteeditor.com/ whatever your website is. And that really isn't a great it's not a great domain. So if you were to be replicating an old website, which is what I'm doing here, I could just take the domain from that. If it is a new website, then you'll have to generate a new domain. But you'll see that you can't do this until after publishing your site. So in order to formally publish your site, you just go up here and press the publish button. And I do still have a few things that I'm working on my site, so I'm really not ready to publish yet. But if you were to go ahead and click that button, there'd be a few questions. You would be asked about your URL and your domain, and then also it would discuss the payment options for your Local Business First hosting fee, which, as a reminder, is just a monthly fee. And so once all of that is taken care of, you have a live site that's ready for customers and potential clients to visit. And it's just as simple as that. The really great thing, though, is that after you publish, you can definitely still go back in to this window here and still edit, especially when we're talking about SEO and Google Analytics. As I said before, these things are constantly changing, so it's good to know that you can always go back and keep things updated as the online tools are changing. You can also go in and change design, tweak things, add new pages if you have new products. So that's all available within our platform. So thanks so much again for watching my videos. And as I mentioned before, if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to our team at Local Business First, and we'll be right there to help you.